Dauntless Fighter by Black Mamba MX6601. This is a KO of Studio Series Megatron Leader Class 109.
High-end boutique model.
I got this from AliExpress. Costs about 25 bucks shipped. Let's get them out of the box. There we got the typical instruction sheet. Comes in a nice clamshell here. Very nice. See instructions. First, we'll take a look at his arm cannon. Pretty massive. And we'll bring out Lord Megatron.
I am Megatron.
Yes, you are. First thing I did was slap on a Decepticon symbol. This is one of those cool raised versions from Repro labels. I think it really finishes off the piece. Let's attach his cannon. There we go. Yeah, this concept design is pretty sweet. I kind of do wish he was in the Bumblebee film, but I understand because technically he's still frozen. You can also pop it on this way if you want to have a little bit of a different look. And as far as the cannon, if you don't want him to hold it, you take this part and extend it backwards like this. You fold this up and it'll peg right here. There we go. Peg that together. And this can plug into one of the two ports on his back. Just pop it in. And there you go if you want to store that. It's a cool option, but I think Megatron should always have his cannon attached to his forearm. You can also rotate like that to give him a little bit of a slimmer profile. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint and it can move up and down and move left and right. It's got this cool butterfly joint up top, which really helps him to pose. Shoulders can move up and down, and they can rotate 360. He's got tight bicep rotation. He's also got a really tight forearm rotation. He's got an elbow bend. The wrists can rotate and pivot. The fingers are articulated. This has a little hinge here on the index finger. These are all connected and have a hinge. The thumb does not move. He's got waist rotation. You can move his little side skirts out the way and his little front flaps here fold inward. He can kick pretty far up. Go strong. Kick back. Let's see if he can kick out to the side. And it's a little weak, but not too bad. It's got an excellent knee bend. Look at that, it looks great. It's got some thigh rotation. As far as the feet, you can angle them up and down, and they got a good amount of ankle tilt. Nice and stiff. So he's got great articulation. Let's get him in a cool pose here. That looks pretty awesome. We'll take a little closer look at him here. He's got nice red paint. Nice silver. Here's a back shot. Not too bad. Silver paint here. Chest, like I said, is die cast, which is nice. It's always good to have some metal up on your Transformers. Let's get a closer shot of that head. Overall, it looks really nice. And it's always good to add another Megatron to your collection. Never can have too many villains. For size comparison, here is the KO Byway Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. Here we have the Byway Gradient version, Studio Series KO, Star Leader. Here is Studio Series 83, Bumblebee movie Soundwave. Here he is with Studio Series 110, Bumblebee movie Shockwave. And that's a Voyager figure. Look at how big he is. Oh well. And then we have the War for Cybertron Deluxe Class Megatron. The Studio Series Gamer Edition is cool, but I like this one better. Here we have the Byway KO Leader Class Scourge. They look good together. There's lots of silver and gray up in this picture. And here we have the Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. It's a great figure. And once again, the Studio Series Gamer Edition Prime is cool, but I still like this one better. And for some Masterpiece Transformers, let's bring in the KO Wasp Warrior Masterpiece Bumblebee, just so you can see how big he is. And let's keep the silver theme going, and we'll bring in Masterpiece Jazz. This is the KO version.
Oh, hell no!
Was it something I said?
Oh, and here's the Supreme Commander Oversized Prime from Rise of the Beasts, and he's just not tall enough. Megatron's just a shrimp compared to him, so hopefully a company will oversize this Megatron and add some improvements to it. That'd be wonderful. All right, for transformation, first let's take his little hands, and what you gotta do is you gotta take this index finger and kind of put it inside of his grip right there, and then the rest of the fingers kind of come down and over the palm like this. Without this proper positioning, you won't have the clearance to close it. There you go. Let's do the same on this side. Once again, fold the finger inside, fold the other ones down like this, and tuck it away. Unclip the back and extend it out. See these little two flaps here? We fold these out. And we'll fold to the back here. Switch his little skirts to the back like this. We'll fold these up for now, give us some clearance. The legs, you gotta kind of pull downward and out, just like this. And make sure you pull down, otherwise you might bust it. Kind of like the Studio Series Megatron and Shockwave. And we'll take these and we'll position these back this way, and then tuck these little skirts like this for tank mode. All right, as far as the head, forgot I got to turn it around. So I'll flip it back up and put it in this position. It's the front of the metal slug tank here. And as far as the leg, first we'll take this little wing part and we'll unclip it here and fold it up. And then we'll grab this black part and pull it downward. And then shift the whole foot down. And that will tab in right here. Like that. Compress that over the top of the leg. And then we'll fold the wing down, but this time we'll fold the tip inward like this. So this is the orientation we want for the tank. We'll do the same thing on this side. All right, now we'll take it and we'll flip these around. And you can see, well, but first we got to pull these little treads out here from the back of his thighs. Now we'll take this and we'll plug this in here, just like that. Same thing, rotate it, and we'll plug it in here. There's a tab and a slot right here. Plug that together. And we have the bottom of the tank all done. It's got that Terminator Hunter Killer tank vibe right going on. And for this, there's a clip and a tab. You got to put it down until it clips over this piece here. And then for the arms, you rotate them up this way. So this part is facing up. As far as the bicep, make sure the silver part here is facing up. And then with this, you rotate it so you can bend the arm in this position and have the port facing inward. Same thing with this side here. We'll take this arm and we'll rotate the bicep. Very stiff on this figure. We'll rotate it inward without knocking the cannon. Oh, too late. Well, we'll do it this way. We'll take the cannon, since it's already detached. It's got to plug in here. And we'll extend this part down like this. And we'll take the other arm and we'll plug the tab in the port here. And there we go. And then back here, there's a little slot and tab, and you have to kind of push them together here. It's kind of a weak design. There we go. There's the top of the turret, if you can call it that. Sometimes these Cybertronian designs just got me scratching my head. But there he is. His little Metal Slug tank mode.
Thank you.
Looks kind of cute for an evil villain, but I understand. And it can rotate. And if you hold this part here, it can move up and down. The barrel can bend as well. But that's about it. No wheels. No nothing. It's just kind of a weird stubby tank. Vehicle comparison. Here is with Studio Series 110, Bumblebee movie Shockwave. And you can see this figure here is bigger. And it's a Voyager price, so it's not expensive leader price. So that's kind of strange. I like this guy, though. And here is another tank Megatron. This is from the War for Cybertron video game. He's also a Cybertronian tank. And you can see here, this is a deluxe class figure versus a leader class figure. And they're almost the same size. The leader class one is just a little chubbier. Boy, oh boy. Things have changed over the years. War for Cybertron Soundwave, which has a way better vehicle mode than Studio Series 83.
Robot mode superior, vehicle mode inferior.
Yes, that's right, Soundwave. Your vehicle mode sucks. This one's much cooler. And here we have War for Cybertron Optimus Prime in his shiny red vehicle mode, deluxe class. Here is Kingdom Trailbreaker, another deluxe class figure, a little bit more recent. Then we'll transform him again because he is a triple changer. So the first thing we do is we untab his arms and unhook this whole part here and kind of leave that there for now. Then we flip him over and we fold this little cockpit down here. It's got a little jet nose cone. Got to flip this down and flip it out. There we go. And we'll take these little side panels and we'll push these inside, and they kind of like tab together like this to cover that hole. You fold this around, turn his head around again, and fold it back down. Then we'll take the legs and we'll untab them from the body here. We'll take these wings and we'll fold these outward. We'll grab this and unpeg it right here. And then this part here, you rotate the tread around to become the thruster. Just like that. It's real stiff on this copy. And then this will come up and it will tap into a different slot here. Just like that. And then we'll fold this part down and it'll slot and tab together here. Plug that in. Once that's connected, we take this knee pad thing and we fold this up. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, once the legs are done, you take these little hip things and we'll fold these upward like this. And we'll fold this chest part down. The head is here and you kind of cording it down this way first and then fold it down this way to cover the head. Just like that. And it should look nice and flush. And then for these, we have to plug the front hip skirts into these. So what you do is you fold these around so the slot is facing upward. And then the hip skirt will plug in just like this. You can see right there, plugged in. That'll secure up this whole waist area. And then for the arms, they kind of fold up underneath. And you have to take the arms and they have to rotate like this. So they will angle a bit outward. Just like that. We'll rotate this forearm to get the gun in the center. Not allowed to tab in to the legs here. It's kind of hard to see. You can see right there. Tab it in. First, let's get the gun oriented. Let's rotate this way. Plug it in. It's kind of a weird design. And it plugs in right there. It's a real tight fit. Likes to pop itself out sometimes, but just because it's a little bit of a flexible plastic. And here we go. Got the bottom all done. We'll fold these wings out. I kind of think the gun is a little too far forward, so let me accordion this back a bit. All right. And yeah, if you look, you kind of just angle this outward, and there's a little slot that the cannon's supposed to kind of notch into. It doesn't really hold that well, but it is there. So I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to go. Once again, they could have hit these arms like so much better. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, see, this doesn't really hold. But overall, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's got this cool Gunstar Last Starfighter look to it. Here we got a little closer look. Let's get the little fin things back here. You can either fold them up or down. I like them up. And he's got his wiggly Cowboy Bebop cannon. I think I like this version better than the tank. The tank just looks so weird. Speaking of weird, here we'll bring in a hover tank. And to fix this, to make it fly, you just angle these in. Very easy. It was a cool concept in the game. I thought it was so fun how you could just strafe with the tank. There these are together. Here's good old Shockwave. Still bigger. And as far as this, you actually can unplug it and plug it in one of the ports up top here. Just like on the back of the box. So if you want to have a little side cannon like that, you can do that. Or you can plug it on this side, flip upside down. Whatever floats your boat. Be cool if they would have had a way to attach it in the center here. So overall, is he worth it? Yes. This is a pretty cool figure. Great posability. Really nice paint. It's solid. No loose joints. And for the price, this KO is just awesome. So if you passed on the expensive leader class figure in stores, head over to AliExpress and grab this guy today. Whoa, buddy. Calm down. Okay, they'll move faster. I swear. Go get him. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Megatron. Come on, once and for all, let's see who's the fastest draw. Me, the greatest, or you, the loser.
Optimus Prime, you bore me with your childish antics, but very well.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1. Oh! No fair, you cheated.
Of course I did. I'm evil.